Välkomna upp till Lotus. Lotus är som ni vet mitt favoritmärke. Jag har ju en Lotus Exige SC i garaget som jag älskar över allt annat. Jag tycker det är en av världens bästa bilar. Och här står jag med CEO av Lotus, Jean-Marc.
Hello, good to see you.
Good to see you. And congratulations to your new car, the Evora 400.
Thank you.
And what is, I used to have an Evora before. What is the difference between this Evora and the old one? Could you just give us a quick run through?
First of all, the power, the performance. This car has 400 horsepower, the previous one 350. So it's much more powerful than the previous one. It's much faster. It does 300 kilometers per hour. It's the first Lotus that touches 300 kilometers per hour. And it's a car that is on the racetrack. It laps our circuit in Hassel 6 seconds faster than the previous car.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. We fitted wider tires on the rear. Michelin tires now. We fitted a limited slip differential on the rear, much bigger brakes in the front and rear. And this is a car that is made for the circuit, but we can also use it in daily driving.
Yeah.
Responsible for the power increase is the new supercharger.
Connected to an intercooler in the
Absolutely.
front.
We have a supercharger that has 50% more air going through it. And the air goes to an intercooler in the front, comes back again, and that is basically responsible for 50 horsepower increase in power. And this then linked to the weight savings in the car. We took 22 kilos out of the car. We make it lighter by just deleting features that were not necessary before. We went through all the meshes, we went through all the screws, and one of the most visible one is the one on the side duct.
The intake duct.
The intake duct, where we took out the mesh, saved us 200 grams here, but in the end it looks even much better now than it did before.
Yeah.
And then we also went to the interior and made a major...
Just talk about it.
We made a major revision on the interior. What we did is we took 10 kilos out of it, 3 kilos out of each seat, and we deleted, for instance, the electrical glove box release that...
Good, well done. I never liked that feature because it was so hard to find, you know.
It was so hard to find that it has no place in a sports car.
Yeah.
And now the other buttons, they are on the center console where you can easily find them. They are illuminated, and it's much, much easier to see the dials now. They're all in one color. Yeah. So the car is easier to drive, it's better to maneuver. What we also did is we reviewed entirely the heating ventilation system.
It looks absolutely amazing inside. It looks completely different and new and fresh compared to the old one. So congratulations. Just 2 more questions about the IPS system, the flappy paddle box. Right. This is connected to the so-called intelligent performance system.
To the automatic,
It's an automatic.
Yeah.
Question from our readers, the Lotus guys. They're asking, are you ever going to do a Lotus without a manual option?
No, we keep the manual option, absolutely, because what we have done is we have done 2 things. The first, we have improved the gear change on the manual car, and you are going to see when you drive it afterwards, the manual option now is extremely easy to shift, very precise. There's a lot of work we did on this car, and we, of course, have also reviewed the automatic option, but our customers, every second customer wants a manual, so we are going to keep it.
Thank you very much. I love the manual gearbox. It's a part of our Lotus. It should always be there. And I'm also very happy that you're going to put this engine in the Exige S. And you're going to also delete the 50 kilos. So it's going to make that car, which is already a monster, it's going to make it completely insane.
That's going to be a hypercar.
It's going to be a hypercar.
That's going to be a hypercar.
Congratulations. The car looks amazing. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.